Hi, it's me, Jordan T, and I also brought a guest with me, and that is the one, the only SymonSCR.
Hello, everybody. Oh my god, it's been a long time, more than 1 year, but the fantasy is happening now. I'm here.
Yes,
Thank you so much, Jordan, for inviting me. It's such an honor.
it's a pleasure. Thank you for being here tonight. So, All Star 6, what did you think about the season in general?
The season in general, I'm gonna talk about my personal opinion. This is the best All Stars for me.
Thank you.
Because first of all, we have a great cast. It wasn't that predictable just like the others. For example, All Stars 2, we know Alaska was about to win. Shea Coulee on All Stars 5. And the moment when she walked in the workroom, we know she was the winner.
Exactly. It's been a while since I've seen a season where I literally didn't know who was going to win until the very last moment that RuPaul announced the winner. As you said, well, I didn't watch All Stars 2 live, so I didn't know if I would have had expected that as well. Well, first of all, All Stars 2 is a great season, don't get me wrong. It's top tier, same as with All Stars 6, but I feel like nostalgia plays a very large role in that. To me personally,
Yeah.
but it could also be because I watched this season live and I didn't watch All Stars 2 live, but to me personally, I prefer this season over All Stars 2. And it was so diverse. And as you said, so it could be anyone's game. So that I really loved about the season.
Yeah, you could see everybody winning except for certain.
Well, she did have her redemption as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, all right, so let's just run through this season real quick. First of all, my favorite category, to me personally, it was the redemption runway, because it's the theme of the season felt like redemption. We've seen Laganja Estranja, we've seen, well, Serena Chacha as well. They all had their redemption, and the redemption runways shows a large, well, in general, just a big comparison from the original season to this season.
Because the redemption runway it's one of the best themes for Drag Race, especially for All Stars.
Yeah, it just fits All Stars perfectly. I really hope that they
just fits All Stars.
Yeah, they should include it in the next All Stars seasons as well, and in the winter season probably, hopefully too. And that brings us to our favorite episodes.
The third episode of All Star 6 for sure was the best episode of the season. Especially with Laganja Estranja.
Yeah.
Everybody has their time to redeem themselves.
To me, it's episode 10 because it felt like such a full circle moment for Silky. It was such a cool twist. I think it was the first time that an all-star twist actually worked, because the fans actually loved it, and normally, well, they hate the twists.
Especially Silky. Listen, Silky was eliminated on the third episode, but here we go to episode 10. Look what happened.
Yeah, like they had to do 100 twists, but eventually one worked out.
Oh my god, yes. After a long time, plot twist that works.
Oh yeah. Like, coming from no scrubs to being the ultimate lip sync assassin. That's insane. Who would have thought?
It's about time. At least we have a plot twist that works, and we have the moment to see Silky as a lip sync assassin. Probably she will be called to some All Stars as a lip sync assassin later, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Well, who would have thought that she won 6 lip syncs, except for if you were on the Sport Drag Race.
Yeah.
Page,
For example, okay, I knew she would win before the episode because
same.
I know the spoilers before the season start because lip sync cut. Anyway,
Spoileriness.
but I was like, oh my god, Silky winning 6 lip syncs? That could happen. I don't know.
And that was the great thing about it, because you had no idea how she did that.
Exactly.
When you read that, you were like, how? How could anyone do that?
Yeah, I knew this was about to happen, but I don't know what exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Well, if we talk about our favorite episodes, let's talk about our least favorite episode as well.
Here we go. Start you. You're the owner of the channel.
Well, to me, I think I had no idea what was happening. The episode before the finale.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, like did that episode really happen? It felt like, I don't know.
You know what? It's funny.
Huh?
Most of the worst episodes of any Drag Race season, it's about a fan favorite going home.
That is true.
Yeah, Trinity was the fan favorite. Like it happened to Valentina, Manila Luzon, Tatiana.
Well, I think that plays a role in it as well. Well, most of the times it's the episode before the finale. And it's the point of the season where, like, we've had all the main challenges. We've had Snatch Game, we've had the ball, we've had the girls group challenge, the design challenge, and at that point you're just like, okay, what are they gonna throw at us before we have the finale? You're just waiting for the finale, and that is actually why and I know that a lot of people dislike Drag Race Holland, but Drag Race Holland season 1 had the Rusical and the ball as the episodes, as the half finale, the episode before the finale. And that kept that episode really interesting instead of lackluster.
And you're talking about the Snatch Game and the ball. It's good because we had these two challenges in this season. They were kind of ignoring the ball last seasons, like All Stars 4, All Stars 2. It's all about comedy, but finally.
Yeah. I don't know about the placement of the ball in this season because it was a lot to handle.
Yeah.
Like a double premiere. Well, it wasn't a double premiere, but they released both of those episodes. So it was a lot to process at that time.
It was a lot because it was too soon since episode 2. Starting from episode 2, the ball.
Yeah, but I understand that they wanted to give the opportunity to as many queens possible, so... Okay, so that brings us to our favorite look of the season.
Yeah.
Well, to me personally, it would have to be Trinity K. Bonet's look at the Clash of the Patterns runway. It was just excellent. Everything about it was so gorgeous, and everything about it was so cool as well. I think that you're really nailing a look when you look like you are ready to appear on the cover of Vogue, if ready to walk any kind of runway. It felt so opulent for the Drag Race runway.
Yeah,
it's one of those moments that you're like, wow, this is just like mind-blowing.
This is professional. This is what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
that's
exactly
what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to me to say my favorite look because it was just lots of flawless looks.
Absolutely.
But
you have to pick one.
There's always the but. That's what she said. Oh my god. My favorite look was for sure the redemption runway from Raja. I love.
Oh, it was like the tree with the meme, right?
Yeah, the tree.
All right. So I think like that's redemption runway is absolutely one of the best runways that we've seen. So that brings us to our least favorite look. Come through negativity.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I think we all know the worst look. Can I say?
Can we say it like the name of the queen like at the same time? Can we say it at the same time? So 3, 2, 1.
Gingermin. Gingermin to me.
What?
Ginger. The worst look was her entrance. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. Well, I didn't take entrance looks into account. I was thinking about the runways, but if you think about it.
Yeah, to me it was Ginger, sorry.
Well, I think that Jiggly's design look was, well, not up to the level of the other looks, but...
No, but listen, if we are not talking, if the entrance look doesn't count, for sure it was Jiggly's.
Well, I think Ginger's look when she entered... Some people love it, some people hate it, and there's literally no in between.
When I saw that look at first, I was like, she's giving us a ugly look we are thinking like, oh gosh, the same Ginger. And then going to the episode, she could redeem herself, but the same.
Yeah.
To me, it was the same.
I think that it would have looked a bit better if, put a bit of rhinestones on it, for example, or make it a bit more glamorous. Like, if you're going to go for a glamour toad, make it look like a real glamour toad. Don't just look like a toad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you wanna do a glamour toad, do a glamour toad, but don't be just a toad.
That sounds like a good song. If you wanna do a little glamour toad, do a glamour toad.
Jordan, make a remix.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Okay. Well, okay, so what was your favorite challenge?
Well, my favorite challenge was from episode 3, the commercial episode.
Yeah, it was a lot of episodes.
Because it wasn't that forced script. It was funny. How can I say? It was the old school of Drag Race.
Yeah.
And what about your favorite?
Well, my favorite challenge would have to be the halftime headliners.
Yeah.
Because it was just as with the Madonna challenge, the impersonations were on point. The vocals, the singing impersonations were on point as well. And it was just a really fun challenge. I honestly felt like it was one of my favorite challenges of all time. Because it's also what drag queens in general do, right?
Yeah.
They impersonate. That has been a large part of drag culture in like history. So I feel like this was a great challenge to be featured on All-Star season because, well, if you look at the fact that Snatch Game is one of the most important challenges of a season, you feel like impersonation is still something that is very important to win the season. So if you did well on that episode, same as with Snatch Game, you had a pretty big chance at winning. Honestly, Kylie, well, she wasn't in the top that episode, I believe, but she did really well on that episode as well. Same as with Schnatz Game.
And counting with Trinity on episode 4 doing Beyonce, here another challenge that Trinity redeemed herself compared to Shade the Rusical when she was the bottom. Now she was the top. How can I say? Yes, All-Star 6 was clearly the redemption season.
Yeah, and it also felt like every redemption storyline came natural.
It wasn't, how can I say? It wasn't the some stars like Jujubee said. It's the All-Stars, the top All-Stars, the redemption All-Star season.
Exactly. It was such a great season.
Yeah, it was.
So, okay. And finally, one of my favorite aspects of any Drag Race season, that is the lip syncs. So what was your favorite lip sync of the entire season?
Oh my god. Can we say together?
Okay.
Let's say the song.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Physical. Oh my.
Yes.
For sure it was physical.
Yeah, of course.
La Ganja was the meaning of the lip sync assassin. Trinity did her job. It was fun to watch. It's been a long time that I wasn't screaming for a lip sync like that.
It's one of my favorite lip syncs ever, probably.
I had so much fun editing the lip sync cut.
Yeah, me too. I think the only lip sync that could beat that one would have to be the physical lip sync from Drag Race Holland. That one was much better. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, that worked.
Yeah, no, that was like worst case scenario for them to have that lip sync weeks after that one. Okay, so if I would have to make a top 3 out of lip syncs, it would probably have to be, well, first of all, physical. I think second place would be Heartbreaker, which Silky obviously won, by the way.
She killed that lip sync.
Yes, thank you. And third one, Barbie Girl. It was fantastic. And I feel like it's gonna sound bad to say it this way, but it was Akira not participating was the best that could happen to Silky because she literally had the entire stage for herself.
I think Akira was just acting like, oh my god, oh, can I say a bad word in this video?
Say ducked.
I'm ducked.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
But yeah, Silky in that episode was just great. And actually, the girls who want to have fun lip sync, I took a screenshot of that, like Silky pouring the glass pouring the drink in the glass.
Yeah.
And I put it on top of our bar at our student dorm.
She is the bar.
Yeah, she is the bar. She is like the face of the bar now. It's great.
It was great. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was one of...
Now I'm gonna say my top 3.
Yeah.
The first place, of course, physical.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was Barbie Girl from Silky.
Mm-hmm.
And the third was Phone with Mayhem Miller and Ginger.
Oh, yeah.
It was so fun to watch and I died laughing.
Yeah, that one was really fun as well.
Like Mayhem doing the movement and Ginger repeating. It looks like copying some thumbnails. I don't know who.
Yeah, it was a great lip sync as well. I have to agree on you. So eventually, we've seen Kylie Sonic Love as the winner. Were you surprised?
I was impressed about her redemption since the season 2 that was 11 years ago to this, from Just Sonic to Kylie Sonic Love. That girl, that diva.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of her.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I'm proud of each and every one of them. But especially Kylie Sonic Love, because she had 11 years to get ready to this moment, to win a season. This is impressive.
To be honest, when I watched the Christmas special, well, at that time, I hadn't watched all of the seasons. So I didn't know about Kylie Sonic Love, actually, to be honest. And when I saw her enter, I was like, wow, who is this? And I couldn't wait to see more of her. So the fact that she now won a season is just mind-blowing.
Ooh, girl, you got female.
Yeah, that was an amazing quote as well.
Yeah, it was so great. From the moment she was in the workroom and she said the line, you could look to her eyes and say, she's that powerful witch. To not say the B word.
Yes, exactly. You know, I feel like at the beginning of the season, it could be anyone's game because they were all like top tier. But if I'm going to rewatch this season, then I am going to see why it is Kylie Sonic Love's season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, there's some people asking for a double crowning, but I do agree, but it's different. As I said before, Kylie Sonic Love was on Drag Race 11 years ago. From 2010 to 2021. She redeemed herself. She did things we thought she couldn't do. She was eliminated for the Snatch game, and then she was the top of the Snatch game.
Yeah.
She won an acting challenge. I wasn't waiting for that. I was waiting at least, I don't know, a remix challenge, that challenge that Trinity won. It was so great.
Well, about the double crowning, I feel like I'm much more satisfied with the outcome. Now it's just one winner.
Okay.
Because I feel like you give full credits to Kylie right now. I do think that Kylie should have won. I can completely agree on the fact that other people felt like Raja, for example. A lot of people were rooting for Raja as well, but I did see Kylie win that. And I'm honestly glad that it's just one win because she gets all of the credit she deserves.
Because at the same time, Raja already made her redemption as well, just like Kylie.
Exactly. And I'm going to be sounding like such a mother right now, but eventually they're all winners, right?
Come on, Mom Jordan.
You call me dad. No, but I feel like, yeah, it was neck to neck. Is that how you say it?
Neck and neck?
Neck and neck?
I thought that's it.
Well, that's the same as in Dutch, so as we would say in the Netherlands, it was neck and neck.
Come on, neck and neck.
Neck and neck. Neck and neck. Neck and neck. Well, neck and neck. So yeah, I think we both agree that this was one of the best outcomes of the season. This was something that we've been looking forward to, right?
Yeah, it was. It was the all-stars that I was looking for. Not predictable all-stars with every challenge, not just comedy, but the glamour, like the ball, the design challenge.
Exactly.
But at the same time, the comedy, snatch game, those acting challenge, some comedy extra.
I feel like this was something that All Stars, the series, like the series RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars, it really needed that because people were starting to feel like All Stars was getting redundant, and they felt like, well, they were kind of giving up on All Stars.
Totally true.
Yeah, so great season. All right, so that was all for our little All Star 6 general review.
Oh, that was so great. I'm so happy to be here. I had such a fun time with you, Jordan.
I'm so glad to hear that. I had a ball as well, let me tell you.
It's a pleasure.
It was a lovely season, and this was a lovely collab to have with you. So thank you for being in this.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
Be sure to subscribe to Simon's channel as well. I leave it in the description. It's SymonSCR. I don't know. What's the difference between your name and your YouTube name?
It's SymonSCR. It's Simon. I do pronounce Simon always.
Swamo.
No, not that.
Stay tuned to see. You know what? You can do my little outro.
Oh, yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
Stay tuned to see more of Jordan T. And don't forget SymonSCR.